All right, just a real quick little bit of housekeeping, couple things. Last week I recorded the New Thirst Addiction Ministry video and uploaded it to YouTube, and then realized that I did not make it public. So it's there, and I just need to get back through and make it public and finish up the description on it because it still has the description from episode 6 before. And this week, this coming video, the next video coming out that I've also recorded. I just haven't had a chance to get it out yet. Had a few things come up this week. We'll be getting into chapter 2. So I'm trying to keep on track of things, but there's just been some things that have come up that have happened that I haven't had a chance to get these videos up. A couple of important things, more important than that. I moved the podcast that I had on. I don't even remember where I had it now. Podbean. I took that podcast, and I haven't moved everything completely over, but I basically quit using it, and I haven't used it in a while because without paying for it, it's limited to 5 hours of content, and then you have to upgrade and pay for it to the tune of $30 a month, which doesn't sound like a lot, but I have other expenses that I felt were more important as far as this ministry goes than the podcast, because you can find all of this stuff, pretty much the same content on YouTube and on Facebook and things like that. But I have moved the podcast over to Anchor, where it's free, and I'm going to start putting more episodes on that. Another thing, I'm going to be putting out hopefully some like testimonial type interviews with some friends of mine, with people in the church, just trying to share God's word and how God has worked in other people's lives. These testimonies, they're not designed to save or do anything like that, but it's a testimony of God's power and what He can do in your life if you allow Him to do it. Also, I am starting, in addition to the YouTube videos every Sunday, that obviously you can go back and look at. And it's the same with podcasts. You can go back and listen to things again. I wanted to set up more of an interactive New Thirst Addiction Ministry venue, or I wanted it to be where it could be more interactive, other than you just sitting there staring at the computer listening to me talk. I wanted to have interaction between people. People can ask questions and get them answered right there, not post a comment or send an email or something like that, and get an answer right there. And it makes it more personal than just watching me on YouTube. So what I have done is set up a Zoom meeting that I'm looking to host every Tuesday at 6:30 Mountain, which would be 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific. Setting up a Zoom meeting. I will put the information in the description with the meeting ID and the password. We have an unlimited time and up to 300 people, which is way more than we can handle in one of these meetings. If we have 300 people show up, we need to have more than one meeting. But we have plenty of room, plenty of availability and openings. So get in there. Even if all you need is some Bible study, it's a good place to go to get Bible study. It's been said, and I've said it, pastors have said it, we all have a God-shaped hole in our hearts. Some of us just kind of live with it and deal with it and don't do anything. Some of us are looking for whatever it is that we can fill it, and some of us fill that hole with drugs and alcohol, or pornography, sex, or name another addiction. The bottom line is that hole really needs filled with God. It's a God-shaped hole, and that's the only thing that can fill it. So if you are struggling with anything, going through a tough time, the holidays are coming up. Thanksgiving is this week. And for a lot of people, I can see that being a depressing time. I know in years past, it's been a depressing time. They didn't really care to socialize, spend time with family. They were just other days, but also at the same time sad and depressing times. And so if you're struggling with anything addiction, just need another Bible study, this is a bad time of year for you. If you haven't gone through some rough times, come and check out our Zoom meeting. It'll be anywhere from an hour to an hour and a half, and a lot of that's going to just depend on how much discussion there is and things like that. I mean, if you watched any of my other videos on YouTube, you have seen that we can go through a lesson in 30 to 45 minutes, most of them. Add some discussion to it, it's going to be at least an hour and a half, and if we have to run longer, we have to run longer. It would not hurt my feelings at all if these meetings, these groups lasted longer, and people were asking questions, and we were getting some good interaction, and things were moving forward, and God was working. So that's pretty much it. I will work on getting the new Thursday videos out. Is like by tomorrow. I will have the week before that finished up and set out, and then this Sunday's done for you and on YouTube. And then tomorrow night, Tuesday night, that would be Tuesday the 22nd at 6:30 Mountain Time. Zoom meeting. I'll put all that information into the description. As always, check us out at our website, www.soberforchrist.com. You can find my email, soberchristian22@gmail.com. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/groups/the Sober Christian. And then on Anchor, and now on Parler as well, at the Sober Christian, on both Anchor and Parler. That being said, as always, if you need help finding a church, finding some sort of an addiction program or recovery program, or if you need a paper Bible, please contact me. We will help you with any of those categories or any other way that we can. So until we see you again, hopefully we see some of you tomorrow night in the Zoom meeting. Until then, stay in the Word, stay blessed, stay grounded, and God bless.